In this video, I'm going to talk about whether you should cut or bulk. There are three possible scenarios. First scenario is you are very skinny, you are around 8 to 10% body fat, and in this case, you have little to no muscle. Your goal will actually be to bulk, so to increase your calories by 300 or 500 daily. Second scenario, guys, is you are skinny fat, so you don't know whether you should first cut or bulk. In my opinion, you should actually eat and maintenance. Third scenario, guys, is you are 25-30% body fat or more, and in this case, you want to start cutting and getting to a body fat of around 15 to 20%, so you will decrease calories. Let's start with the first scenario. So, as I said earlier, you are at around 8 to 10% body fat. You want to start increasing your calories by around 300 to 500 daily. This will allow you to gain muscle easier, or also I would say faster, because it will give you more energy. But at the same time, there is a possibility to gain also some body fat. But no worries, because if you want to shred for the summer, for example, you want to get to around 10% body fat, although 12 to 13% body fat is actually very good also at the beach, for example, you can actually go on a cut as well. But your main focus as a beginner should be to at least maintenance, but mostly to bulk, okay, your first year. So you will gain muscle, you will have lots of energy, and it will be easier in order to recover. Second scenario, guys, you are skinny fat. In this case, I suggest you eating and maintenance. So what you want to do is, for example, your maintenance calories are 2,500. You can play with your calories. On some days you can eat more, on other days you can eat less. The important thing is that you reach a balance by the end of the week. And in this case, you will be eating around 2,500 calories. And from there, once you slowly gain muscle over the course of some months, then from there, if you want to cut a bit, you can cut actually in order to see your abs. For example, if you don't already see your abs, or if you feel that you lost some weight, like you put on some muscle and you lost some body fat as well, but you feel like weak, no energy, you can actually increase your carbohydrate intake and increase also your calories. But first, start with eating and maintenance. Third scenario, guys, is you are between 25 and 30%. In this case, what you want to do is actually cut calories around 300 to 500 daily, or also you can play with the calories. On some days you can eat more, on other days you can eat less. You can actually implement intermittent fasting as well as a strategy to lose weight easier. I will talk about that in another video. And then once you reach 15 to 20% body fat, from there you can actually eat at maintenance. Or if you want to get to a lower body fat percentage, you can actually cut, but very slowly, okay? My suggestion is, why you train weights is also to do some cardio, because cardio is essential for health in general, okay? Second, guys, I also want to talk about genetic outliers. There are people who are genetic outliers because they can actually gain a lot of muscle without eating in a surplus, or also eating in a deficit. There, for example, at their first year of training, they do not even count the calories, and they gain lots of muscle as well. But these are outliers. There are some people who can actually do this. My suggestion is actually to count calories and to know how many calories you're eating if you're focused a lot on how you want to bulk, how you want to cut. In my opinion, this is essential, to count calories and get used to how calories work, how foods work, and all this stuff. Also, guys, I want to talk about the foods you are eating, the quality of foods. It matters a lot, because if you want to maximize your muscle gain, it is important that you also eat in order to maximize your hormones. You want to eat foods and practice habits that boost your testosterone in order to maximize also muscle growth. Finally, guys, my advice is, if you want to go on a cut after the first year of training. If, as I said earlier, you are at a low body fat, you bulk, you get around 12 to 13 body fat, in my opinion, you should maintain this for some months after you get there, because this way you will actually build even more muscle, because you are in your prime for building muscle. You have your newbie gains, so it will be easier to build muscle. And then you can slowly learn how to cut properly. I do not recommend to go on a cut for over 3 months, because this will actually mess with your hormones. Okay, so for today, this is all. I will leave a link in the description for a free gym split, and I will also leave another link if you want to contact me and work with me. Thanks for watching, guys.